thing. Women don't care what you do for them. You can buy her gifts, take her to dinners, send her flowers, thing, or promise her the world. But if she doesn't feel emotionally safe and connected with you, she will never be loyal to the relationship, thing. A woman's loyalty isn't earned by your wallet, your charm, or your gestures, thing. It's earned by one thing only, how you make her feel at her emotional core. Most men misunderstand this, thing. They think loyalty is bought through effort, favors, and sacrifice. But women are emotionally intelligent creatures, thing. They can sense authenticity deeper than logic. You can't impress her into loyalty, thing. You have to create an emotional reality where her nervous system feels calm, understood, and valued. That's the only place loyalty grows. A woman can have a man who gives her everything, comfort, attention, material support, and still feel empty, thing. Because loyalty doesn't come from what you do for her, it comes from who you are with her. She wants to feel your emotional leadership, thing. She wants to sense that your energy is stable, that your words have weight, and your emotions don't shift every time life tests you, thing. When a woman sees you grounded, not reactive, not needy, not desperate for validation, she feels safe. And when she feels safe, she opens up, thing. That openness is her loyalty. That's the space where devotion is born. A woman's psychology responds to consistency, not intensity, thing. You can't just be emotionally available once in a while. She doesn't want grand moments followed by silence, thing. She wants emotional rhythm. A man who shows up with presence, who listens without trying to fix, who leads without controlling, thing. That's when she attaches deeply. Understand this, a woman's emotional world runs on energy. She will forget what you said or what you gave her, thing. But she will never forget how you made her feel. If your energy made her feel anxious, uncertain, or unappreciated. Her body remembers that, thing. If your energy made her feel peaceful, cherished, and seen. Her body also remembers that. Women don't attach to actions, thing. They attach to the emotions those actions create. That's why some men do everything right, yet lose her interest, thing. While another man does very little yet captures her heart, because the second man gives her what no amount of effort can buy. Emotional alignment, thing. He doesn't chase, he connects. He doesn't please, he leads with emotional intelligence. A woman's loyalty is never built on what you buy her, thing. How much you do for her, or how hard you try to impress her. Her loyalty is rooted in how emotionally safe she feels in your presence, thing. Emotional security is the oxygen of a woman's heart. Without it, she can't breathe in the relationship, thing. No matter how much luxury or comfort you give her. When a woman feels emotionally unsafe, even the grandest gestures start to lose their value, thing. But when she feels emotionally grounded around you, even the smallest moment, like silence, a look, thing, or your calm presence, can make her feel connected and alive. Women are emotional beings by nature, not in a weak sense, thing, but in a deeply intuitive and energetic sense. They experience love not through logic, but through emotional resonance, thing. You can't talk her into loyalty, and you can't buy her emotional safety, thing. It's something she feels on a subconscious level when your energy communicates calm, confidence, and stability. Something. That's why women are drawn to emotionally grounded men. Men who know who they are, who don't react out of insecurity, thing, and who can hold space for her emotions without judgment or withdrawal. You see, most men confuse emotional security with financial stability, thing. They assume that if they provide enough, she'll stay. But while provision matters, it's not the root of her devotion, thing. A woman can have a man who gives her a luxurious life, but still feel deeply lonely, unseen, or emotionally starved, thing. Emotional safety goes beyond comfort. It's the invisible feeling of being understood, accepted, and emotionally held, thing. It's when she feels she can be fully herself without being punished, mocked, or dismissed for her feelings, thing. A woman's nervous system is highly responsive to a man's emotional state. When a man is calm, collected, and emotionally present, her body naturally relaxes. She feels like she can let go of her defenses. She can soften, open up, and trust. But when a man is anxious, unpredictable, or emotionally unavailable, her instincts tell her to protect herself. She becomes guarded, distant, or reactive, not because she doesn't care, but because her body no longer feels safe in that emotional environment. Emotional safety means she doesn't have to guess where she stands. It means you don't make her feel punished for being vulnerable. It means you can listen to her feelings, even when they're intense, without turning defensive or cold. When she sees that your strength isn't in how loud or dominant you are, but in how stable you remain when she's emotional, she starts to trust you at a deep level. That trust becomes the foundation of her loyalty. When a woman feels safe, she naturally gives more. She nurtures, she supports, she becomes emotionally generous. It's not because she's trying to repay you. It's because safety awakens her natural feminine instinct to love fully. But when she feels unsafe, she pulls back not because she's cold, but because her body is protecting her from emotional pain. This is where most men misinterpret her withdrawal as lack of interest, when in reality it's a lack of emotional security. The truth is, emotional security for a woman is not built in big moments. It's built in small ones. It's in how you respond when she's upset. It's in how you handle disagreement. It's in whether your words and actions match consistently over time. Women remember emotional patterns, not promises. You can say all the right things, but if your actions make her feel uncertain or unseen, her trust will fade. Men often think emotional connection is about doing something extra for her, buying gifts, making plans, or constantly reassuring her. But it's not about quantity of effort, it's about quality of presence. When you can be fully there, listening, understanding, and responding with calm assurance, she feels safe. That's the real luxury she's looking for. Emotional security is also about boundaries. A man who knows how to say no with calm strength gives her a sense of leadership. It shows her that he's not afraid to take control when needed, not from ego, but from stability. That kind of masculine energy makes her relax into her feminine energy. She doesn't have to overthink or over-control. She can trust that the relationship is emotionally guided by someone who knows where he's going. Women aren't loyal to things, money, or comfort. They're loyal to how a man makes them feel within themselves. When she's with a man who constantly makes her question her worth, her feelings, or her place in his life, her heart starts to detach. But when she's with a man who sees her deeply, listens with intention, and handles her emotions with empathy and strength, she becomes emotionally anchored to him. Her loyalty is not a choice then, it's a natural response to the security he creates. So if you want a woman's loyalty, asking what you can do for her and start focusing on what you can be for her. Be the calm when she's anxious. Be the consistency when she's unsure. Be the understanding when she feels misunderstood. That's how you build emotional safety. And that safety is the invisible bond that keeps her connected long after the excitement fades. Consistency is the silent language of love that women understand deeper than any words. It's not the flowers you buy once, or the promises you make when things are good. It's the daily rhythm of emotional reliability that creates trust. A woman doesn't bond to your moments of passion, she bonds to your patterns of presence. She wants to know that the version of you she fell for is the same one she will wake up to months, even years later. When your actions, tone, and energy align over time, she begins to relax into the relationship. That relaxation is trust, and trust is what her loyalty grows from. You see, women are emotionally intuitive. They can sense emotional inconsistency even before you say a word. A slight change in your tone, your energy thing, or your attention signals to her subconscious that something is off. And when that happens repeatedly, she begins to protect herself. Her walls go up thing, not because she's cold, but because inconsistency feels unsafe. It triggers uncertainty thing. And uncertainty is what every woman's heart fears most in love. She doesn't crave perfection. She craves predictability in how you love her thing, how you handle her emotions, and how you show up when things aren't convenient. Consistency is not about routine gestures thing. It's about emotional integrity. It means your words match your actions, your affection matches your promises thing, and your energy matches your intentions. If you say you care, show it through consistent presence. If you say you're loyal thing, prove it through reliability. A woman doesn't remember the big apologies thing. She remembers the small moments where you could have disappeared but didn't. She watches how you handle distance, conflict, and distraction. That's where consistency truly reveals itself. Not when everything is peaceful, but when life gets heavy thing. Most men think they can win a woman's heart with intensity, grand gestures, passionate moments, or sudden emotional confessions thing. But intensity without consistency only creates confusion. It's like giving her emotional highs followed by emotional absences thing. She doesn't know which version of you to trust, the one who's deeply connected one day or the one who withdraws the next thing. That emotional roller coaster might feel exciting in the beginning, but over time it breeds anxiety thing. She starts to question whether your love is real or temporary, and that uncertainty pushes her away thing. A woman doesn't want a man who's always available. She wants a man who's dependable something. Dependability means she can trust your presence without needing to chase it. It means she doesn't have to overthink every silence thing, every delay in response, or every mood change. Consistency makes her feel seen, not because you're perfect, but because you're stable thing. Stability is emotional safety in motion. It tells her, I'm not going anywhere thing, even when it's inconvenient. Consistency also builds emotional rhythm. Relationships are like music, they need tempo thing. When you're consistent in affection, communication, and boundaries, she learns your rhythm. She knows when you'll reach for her thing, when you'll give space, and when you'll lead. This rhythm creates emotional harmony. Without it, the relationship feels like noise. Chaotic thing, uncertain and tiring. Emotional rhythm tells her she doesn't need to decode you every day. She can just be thing. And that's when her feminine energy blossoms, when she doesn't need to stay on guard. Women are not impressed by sporadic effort thing. They're moved by emotional dependability. You could send her 1,000 messages one week and vanish the next. She'll forget all those messages thing. But if you message her every day with genuine care thing, even a simple, I hope you're doing well, carries more emotional value than grand romantic gestures. It's not about what you do once thing. It's about what you do repeatedly. That's how women measure emotional truth, through patterns, not promises thing. Consistency also reflects emotional maturity. It shows that you can manage your emotions without letting mood swings control your behavior thing. A man who's emotionally consistent gives her a sense of calm because he doesn't change with the weather thing. He doesn't love deeply one day and detach the next. His affection is steady, his tone is grounded thing, and his care remains visible even when he's busy or challenged. That steadiness makes her open up more deeply thing. It allows her to invest emotionally because she knows her feelings won't be met with unpredictability. When you are consistent thing, you build something powerful, emotional trust. Emotional trust is when she no longer doubts your intentions thing. It's when she doesn't question if you'll show up when she needs you. It's when your silence doesn't scare her thing, and your presence doesn't confuse her. That's the kind of security that keeps a woman loyal, not because she's obligated to stay thing, but because she's emotionally anchored in the consistency you've built. On the other hand, inconsistency breaks more relationships than dishonesty ever could. When you show affection one moment and distance the next, it sends mixed emotional signals. It tells her that she can't rely on your love to be stable. Over time, that unpredictability erodes her trust, and once a woman stops trusting your emotional consistency, her loyalty begins to fade. She might still care, but her heart won't feel safe enough to stay open. So if you want to build something lasting with a woman, don't focus on impressing her. Focus on reassuring her through consistent behavior. Be emotionally predictable. Keep your word, even in small things. If you say you'll call. If you say you care, show it regularly. If you say you'll protect her peace, then don't be the one who disturbs it. Your consistency is not just about reliability. It's about emotional leadership, It tells her she can trust your love not because you say it, but because you live it. In the end, consistency is what transforms attraction into attachment. It's what makes a woman surrender her guard and offer her loyalty, Because when she knows she can depend on you emotionally, she doesn't need to test, doubt, or question your intentions. She simply feels safe, And when a woman feels safe, she doesn't just stay, she thrives. That's the quiet magic of consistency. It doesn't shout, It doesn't rush. It simply shows up day